use what makes your blood boil, to supersize and grow your business. I dropped my list. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom, our expression today is to make your blood boil. How can you use this expression to grow and build your business? Well, what does it mean? This is an expression that's been around since the 17th century. It actually means to enrage someone or upset somebody to the point that their blood will boil. This was in Thomas Macaulay's History of England in 1848. It was published, so it's been around since way before that. So scientists used to actually believe that people's blood boiled when they got angry or upset, that it actually boiled in their veins. That's why their skin turned hot and why their face would turn red, etc., or they'd turn red different parts of their body when they were upset, because scientists believed that their blood boiled. So much for following the science, believing in the science. Obviously, science and things change all the time. As we get more information, real factual information, then we can make better choices and better decisions. That involves us thinking for ourselves. So what does this mean? Well, what makes your blood boil? What really upsets you? What do you stand against as much as what you stand for? What will you tolerate? What will you not tolerate? Where do you draw that line in the sand for your business, for your employees, for yourself, for your customers? And are people aware of that? Do they know? Well, I got to thinking about it, and I thought, well, do people know what makes my blood boil? And I thought, well, what makes my blood boil? I don't really feel upset or angry very often. However, it didn't take me but about 2 seconds to come up with a dozen things that make my blood boil and really upset me. And I was like, okay, it's a pretty good list. This is my list. You need to have your own list, but this is mine just off the top of my head. The things that I won't tolerate and just make my blood boil. Number 1, harming another, harming other people. Number 2, manipulation. Number 3, corruption. Number 4, lying or dishonesty. Number 5, cheating. 6, stealing. 7, unethical, sleazy behavior. 8, don't do what you say you will. Don't be consistent. Don't know what's expected of you. Okay, I don't mean you. I mean people in general. People that overpromise and underdeliver. People that are greedy, people that think that they're superior or elitist to other human beings, bullying, and then I added infidelity. So that's like a dozen things that just make my blood boil and I won't tolerate. For myself especially, but even for the people that I love and care about. I just won't tolerate this type of thing. That's my line in the sand. Were those things all always on my list? No, but I've had experiences throughout my life that have caused things like well, I guess dishonesty and harming another. Some things have always been on my core values list that I won't tolerate. Others are new based on the experiences that I've had throughout my life, especially throughout my business life. I've had a couple of really, really bad business partners, and they taught me some of the things that I won't tolerate. And then, of course, we're not in business anymore, because as soon as I find out that somebody's doing something I won't tolerate, I cut off ties with them, because I don't want to help people that are in any way, shape, or form adding negativity and evil to the world, right? I guess this comes down to our opinion and our difference between good and evil. I believe we ought to all promote making the world a better place. Not everybody believes that, especially with respect to business. So share in the comments below one thing that makes your blood boil. You don't have to share a dozen like I did. I couldn't believe I came up with a dozen things that quickly. But it makes me kind of laugh, right? Because obviously even I think I'm unruffled by things, but I'm obviously ruffled by things. I actually wrote on here, politicians, lawyers, and the media obviously fall on my list a lot of the time in terms of things that make my blood boil. All right, that's it. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to grow and build your business right now? Have an amazing day.